with the Action 5 just coming out, you may be on the fence as to whether you want to spend the extra money and get the 5, or potentially save yourself a couple of quid and get the 4, or if you've already got the 4, just stay with it. Well, in this video, I'm going to be giving you my 4 reasons why you should stay with the Action 4, and then afterwards, I'm going to give you my 4 reasons to buy the Action 5. Kicking us off then, number 1 for the Action 4 is going to be the price. Obviously, with the 5 coming out, that means the 4 price has dropped. Right now in the UK, you can pick up the 4 for £259 from Argos. That's the standard combo, so you're going to get the camera, basic cage, and a battery, pretty much. But that's all you need to get going. The 4's audio for vlogging like this is pretty decent. This right now is straight from the 4 camera, and for the rest of the footage, I'll be using the DJI Mic 2 on the 5. But this gives you the comparison between not having a decent mic to having just the camera for that £259. It's definitely workable. Coming in number 2 then is going to be the quality. The quality of footage that you're going to get from the Action 4 is really, really good. Unless you're doing proper professional level, professional grade filming, you aren't going to go wrong with having this as your everyday kind of vlogging, walking around in the car, on the motorbike, whatever it may be. Quality with the 4. And yes, it is currently raining. Looking at the other action cameras on the market, I 100% would go for a DJI over a GoPro. I have gotten rid of GoPro out of my life. I have not looked back. DJI for the win. I just think the 4 is more reliable, and end of the day, that's what you want out of an action camera. You want to be able to press record, know it's going to record the footage, record the audio, and be able to use it when you get back to the house. GoPro, can't say the same. Now I know I said the audio on the camera is really good, and it is, but the good thing is you can also add one of these mics if you want to. Now this mic just by itself is going to set you back at £89, and that's all you need. This wirelessly connects to the camera and you don't need anything else. So if you want to upgrade your setup over time, this is definitely an area where it's not going to break the bank, but it is going to improve the video, because let's face it, audio is 50% of any video. Let me know below, were any of those things the reason why you stayed with your Action 4, or why you're going to buy an Action 4? Now I've bought the 5, so you don't have to, so you can make a comparison for yourself before going to commit to the 4 or the 5. And the first reason is that the OLED screens, the front and the rear, have improved. They've gotten bigger, they've gotten brighter. For me, when I'm filming like this, it's just nicer to be able to see myself in more clarity and a bigger size. Also, when you are out in the sun, obviously it means that you can see the footage that little bit better than on the 4. A lot of the time with the 4, I would connect my phone and use that to view back the footage, whereas now I don't need to, I can just use the back screen. We've got an improved low light capability, and that is given in 2 different areas. One, the normal video option just has a better low light capability, but if that's not good enough, you can then go onto super night mode, and then that enhances using AI to just increase the brightness and the usability of this video at night. If you want to check out my low light capability test between the 2 cameras, top right hand corner now, or it will be a card at the end of the video. Go check that out, because it's surprising the difference between the 4 to the 5. And if you do film at night time, then this is definitely going to be one of the reasons why you get this over the 4. Okay, then my third reason why I would buy the 5 over the 4 is the battery length. The battery is now increased to 1950. So that means I could get 4 hours of recording at 1080p. I personally wouldn't film in 1080, even though a lot of people only watch YouTube on 720 or 1080 because they forget to change the settings. I'd still go 4K because then it gives me better crop capability and just a little bit more sharpness. But still, filming in 4K with the extra battery length or size, it just means that I can film for even longer on the single battery. It means I need to carry less things with me, I need to carry less batteries or chargers when I'm on the go. And lastly then, is going to be the dual mic capability. On the 4, if you wanted to use 2 DJI mics at the same time, I needed to have the receiver plugged into the side to be able to do that. that's just an extra cost. Right now, the 5 has the ability to have 2 DJI mics connected at the same time with nothing else. So if you use these cameras for interviews, podcasts, or anything like that, where there's going to be a couple of people talking, it's absolutely perfect. It just works seamlessly. You can adjust the levels on both. And that for me is why I personally would go for the 5 over the 4. The features that they've added this year have really stepped up the game of the DJIs. Now, the 4 was always good, but the 5 is just that much better. GoPro, they tend to release a camera every year, and to be honest, they don't really do much. Like, let's face it, most upgrade really this year for the 13 is they've added the magnetic mount, which, let's face it, DJI have had for a long time. So DJI take a little bit longer to release their cameras, but when they do, there is bigger improvements in them. As I didn't mention the price is £329. So £260 for the 4, £330 for the 5. It's not a lot of money in it to get all those added extra features. And there we go, nice and quick. If you found it useful, please give us a thumbs up. More importantly, subscribe to the channel. We're a new channel over here, and we are going to be doing more and more tech reviews as the time goes on. Don't forget, check out my low light capability review right here.